See.
We've done so many stories about domestic abuse on this program, and tonight one more. But this one is in the glare of a very public spotlight. Rihanna breaking her silence for the first time. As baffling as it is why those in abusive marriages stay, it's even more confounding why you do it when you're dating, when you're young, and when you're free and can make your own choices.
Flash forward February 7th, 2009. Two very different sets of photographs tell a dramatic story. Here, in the evening, the couple attending a party for the Grammys. He was 19, she just 20.
I was very happy. We had a blast that night.
Several hours after that, something happened. Another photo, broadcast by TMZ. Rihanna swollen, bruised, battered. The picture taken that night, have you looked at it?
I get very embarrassed. I feel humiliated. I get angry all over again. Every time I see it, the whole thing plays back in my head. So I don't like to see it. It's humiliating to see your face like that. It's humiliating to say that this happened, to accept that. That's embarrassing that that's the type of person that I fell in love with. So far in love, so unconditional that I went back.
We've read the police report. It says he shoved her against her window, punched her in the left eye. That at one point your mouth is filled with blood.
Yes.
They quote him as saying, "I'm going to beat the shit out of you when we get home." And at another point, "Now I'm really going to kill you."
I know he was saying it to scare me, but he had no soul in his eyes, just blank. So at that point, I just didn't know what could happen. It wasn't the same person that says, "I love you." It was not those, it definitely weren't those eyes. We just fell really fast. And the more in love we became, the more dangerous we became for each other, equally as dangerous, because it was a bit of an obsession.
What were you doing to fight back?
Really, I was really just trying to, I just wanted it to stop. I just wanted it to stop. I was not interested in hurting him back.
So she must have done something. Did she hit him? Did she bait him? Did she rile him?
It's ignorance, I can say that. Because even if I hit him first, that makes it okay for him to do that to me.
Did you hit him? Did you ever say to yourself, "Well, that was my fault"?
No. Did not hit him.
Was there alcohol involved? Was he
No.
drunk? Were you drunk?
No.
How did you think it was going to end?
That's all I kept thinking the whole time. When is it going to stop? When is it going to stop? He kept saying, "Stop screaming," of course, but I kept screaming, and eventually they didn't come out. They just called the cops from inside. I was battered. I was bleeding. I was swollen in my face. So there was no way of me getting home, except for my next option was to get out of the car and start walking in a gown and a bloody face. Initially, you start thinking, what could I possibly have said to make him hit me and do this? I didn't talk about it to anyone, to no one. Not my friends, not my family. I didn't want people looking at me and feeling sorry for me, like there goes the victim. So I felt really lonely. I felt really lonely. There were times when I cried, and I'm like, if I feel this depressed, then what is he going through? Again, lying to yourself. When I realized that my selfish decision for love could result into some young girl getting killed, I could not be easy with that part. I couldn't be held responsible for telling them, go back. Chris, even if Chris never hit me again, who's to say that their boyfriend won't? Who's to say that they won't kill these girls? And these are young girls, and I just didn't realize how much of an impact I had on these girls' lives until that happened. It was a wake-up call. It was a wake-up call for me, big time.
Right now, she is standing at that crossroads where emotion meets reality, joining the gallery of 500,000 women in America every year who are abused. Some of them may be watching tonight. Some of them we don't know, and some have already told us how they found their way out.
On average, I think it takes a woman 7 times before she leaves.
8 or 9, actually. I am strong. This happened to me. I didn't cause this. This happened to me, and it can happen to anybody. And I'm glad it happened to me, because now I can help young girls when they go through it. I'll say that to any young girl who's going through domestic violence. Don't react off of love. F love. To come out of the situation and look at it third person and for what it really is, and then make your decision, because love is so blind. It's so blind.